Hello me loves, how are you doing? This is Captain Blue here over at CGPirates and I hope you are doing well. Okay, so this series is all about materials. Now, what is a material, you may be asking yourself? Well, this is what basically makes our objects in the game look a lot more realistic. Now, as an example, let's say I've got these two cubes. And remember, if you don't know how to move and manipulate them, just go back to the Introducing Unreal Engine 4 where I'm showing just how to do that. Right, so I've got these two cubes here, okay, that I just pulled straight off here and I've moved so we can see them properly. Now at the moment there's not a whole lot of detail on these, but if I go down here to Starter Content and then Materials, okay, we can see that we've got all these basic materials that are already part of our installed content. So what I can do is I can just drag these. So if I just click on this, keep my mouse down and drag it to the first block and let go, you see that's now got bricks on it. And if I do it with the second one, with a slightly different one, you can see they've both got different textures on. Okay? Now, here's some important stuff straight away. If we scale these, they're going to stretch, okay, and they won't look quite as good. So this is always something to take into account, and we'll be talking more about this and what's called unwrapping later on. But for the moment, okay, if you drag on your material like this, you can see straight away what's happening. And if I try it with these ones and just give it a minute so it loads up, you can see again, if I just zoom in, we've got lots and lots of detail on this, okay? So apart from the ones that already come inside of Unreal Engine 4, we can also make our own materials. Now, if I was to just double click on one of these, let's say, here we are, this wood floor, just double click on it, it loads up this window and straight away you can see this is very complicated. And if you've never made a material inside Unreal Engine before, you probably think to yourself, well, this is too much, I'm just going to close it, you know. Don't be fooled, it isn't that complicated. There's a lot of stuff here that straight away when you're beginning you don't need to know about, like this and these bits. Okay, so let's just start you off with something really simple, shall we? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply just a very basic material to both of these. So the M Asset platform, okay, and then down here where it says content again, I'm going to go into Lighthouse. I want to right click, make a new folder. I'm going to call this materials. And I'm going to go straight in here and then I'm going to do right click, and you see where it says material just here, I'm just going to click on it with my left mouse button. Okay, and what I'm going to call this is just my plain underscore material. And now if I hold down Control and S, our plain material is made. It just has this box pattern on it, this checker pattern on it, because it doesn't actually have anything going on inside it. But we can do something straight away. Now, if I double click on it, you'll see, and I'm just using my mouse wheel to go backwards and forwards, and I'm using my right mouse button just to pan around left and right, okay? So you'll see that there's actually not a lot in here. All there is this, which says plain material. And this is everything that our material knows in order to just exist. And there's not a lot happening here, is there? Okay, well, this is our base color. Let's say we want a nice blue material. Well, the easy way to do that is press and hold the number 3 and just click with your left mouse button. And it gives you this. This is called a material expression constant 3 vector. Now that sounds complicated, but really it's just colour. Okay, so for us we'll just say this is colour. And here, under where it says constant, if I just click on where the black is, I could just click and drag this to a blue. So there we go. And then I'll drag that up like that. See, and now where it says old, that's black, and there, that's the new one, that's blue. Click OK. Now, this is our preview here. You'll notice it's not blue. That's okay. all we have to do is click this little circle here. This is the output. Keep it held down and we get this little string here, and I'm going to drop it in base color, and all base color is what it says. It applies the basic color that's in here to the whole material. And now I'm just going to click save. Just takes a moment, and then if I just click here, and you'll see the material we've applied is now blue, and you've created your very first very basic material. Well done. Okay, so in the next section we're going to move on and we're going to do some roughness, then we'll do some ambient occlusion, and then we'll do normal inputs, and we're going to take these slowly one at a time. Okay, so don't be worried, it's all very, very easy, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So until then, I shall see you in the next set. Bye bye for now.